What's up guys, back here at Project Our House. We got some updates, we've been moving along. As you can see, it is starting to look like a house. So it's been a slow framing process, a lot of details, a lot of intricacies. It's very hot, that certainly doesn't help. But the guys have been moving along. We basically have all the roof built. We're waiting on some more material to finish out the roof, some hangers and steel. And then we're gonna get this thing wrapped up, doing some more calculations on how to get this water out of here. But some interesting observations and some tours I thought I'd share with you. Let's take a look around. So here you can see the detail that they're building out, this little angled kind of boxed in detail. They've got the right side wall put in now, but it's not angled yet. You can see in this rendering what it's supposed to look like. And this is what it looks like right now. They're still working through it, but pretty much all of these openings that you now see are gonna be glass. This is gonna be the glass house. So let's take a look inside. Now that we have a lot of the braces off, you can actually see a little bit more. This is all glass here. Now you can see the glass curtain walls. This will be the big glass door, another glass door there. We've got a bedroom suite up there. The glass wall on the catwalk is all visible now. All these glass doors here. This is a glass man door. Glass up here. So this is kind of cool. You can actually kind of understand the shapes now, looking at the outside of the house. So that's our master up there. Office, guest suite right here, glass, 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 glass. Balcony up here with glass handrails. It's gonna have this really rad architectural feature here. So they're building that out right now. They gotta cut these beams off, but it's not done. So over here on the main level, right? So this will be the big door. And then you walk in over here. Obviously the pool will be out here, but this is gonna be the skylight you can see now that looks down. So I'm playing with this idea a little bit to see how we build it, but this is all gonna be skylight looking down to the turntable and to the other area in between. And you can see this is all glass, 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 and glass. So you're gonna be able to see all this down through the skylight from wherever you are in the house. I think it's gonna be rad. So one interesting thing that I thought I'd bring up is this architect designed this roof to use the central drain and pipe system for the flat roof. Now, flat roofs can be done a few different ways. As far as actually shedding the water off, you could obviously gravity shed it, meaning you just slope it like a roof, but the slope is pretty low, like a driveway. So the water does shed off, but it sheds at like 1/4 or 1/8 of an inch per foot. And then you can have that water gravity off of the house with gutters. That's, in my opinion, the best method. There's another method that is used very typically in commercial settings, and that is they use multiple drains throughout the roof. They put, a physical drain, with like a cover, and there's a pipe that goes down through the building that gets the water out. So you actually have water, rainwater running through pipes inside of the house or the structure. The problem with those is if they clog, they don't work. And, trees, all those needles and leaves and things, all that crap's gonna end up on the roof. The wind's gonna blow it on there, and it's gonna clog the drain. So in a lot of our houses, all of our houses, we don't use the drain method. We use the gravity method. We get it into gutters. We used to do scupper method into gutters or downspouts, but that has its own problems, meaning the water's funneled into a hole and then it makes its way down through like a square or rectangular scupper hole, just like a hole in the side wall of the roof, the parapet wall. And the water can get out there, but those can clog. We had one house where the guy had multiple pine trees over the top of his house and he didn't clean his roof and clean the gutters like you're supposed to, and they clogged and the roof leaked. So obviously nothing we did or the roofers did. The guy just didn't take care of his house. But this gravity drain into gutter method, there's no failure point. The water sheds off, it's either gonna hit the gutter and go out. If your gutters are clogged, it'll just go over the top of the gutters, but either way, the water's getting off the roof. So the challenge was, this house, you've got all this roof up here, and look at this 2-story section right here that I'm standing. He wanted me to put drains in here. Like, where are you gonna put them? There's no walls. Everything's glass. There's like a fireplace wall right here, but the combination of those LVLs up there, those beams, you can't cut through those beams. So you have to go through open joists, and there's just no way to get it back down. So I had to come here today and meet with the roofer and kind of re-engineer this to get it gravity drained and figure out where to shed the water so we can get it off of the house and off of the property into stormwater retention properly so we don't have any future clogs. So that's something interesting. Just because the architect draws it a certain way doesn't mean you have to build it that way. You know, they use kind of generic principles a lot of times in architecture, and a lot of times they don't think about real world situations or practicality or flow. You know, they're good at doing the creative and coming up with the conceptual, but when it comes to executing, that's where we come in. The builders figure out how to actually make this puzzle work and get everything flowing together. Interesting points. So I'll go walk you guys up here now that we kind of have walls, even though there's not much of walls because it's gonna be all glass, but you can see the frames of the walls, where the glass will go. Let's check this out. So now up on the catwalk, look, they even put in a little temporary handrail here for safety, so you can get a visual for this. But next to me, it's all gonna be glass. So all of this, these pieces of wood right here are all temporary just for safety. This is a curtain wall of glass. Glass, glass, glass. I just love how open this is, how tall the ceiling is. And so down here, it's all gonna be kitchen, living, dining in this space. And some bedrooms and things to look at over there, nothing too crazy. Again, big old glass wall right here looking out to the yard. Coming over to this part of the hallway. Again, we've got these glass windows here, and it looks straight down into the skylight. So you can see the cars from up here, everywhere. And this is walking into our master suite. Nice sized room. Again, all glass walls with a door that goes out to the balcony. And now you can actually see the space of our closet there. I know it's a little crazy to look at because there's these sticks everywhere. You've got windows in here. And then here in the bathroom, this sunken area right here, we had to actually lower the floor system just in this area because we wanted the zero entry curb effect or no curb. So you have to drop the floor down to build it back up so you can get it flat but still have the slope in it for the shower. The bathtub will go over there, vanity here. Nice window in the toilet room as well. It is pretty slow in here getting the framing done just because, like I said in other videos, it's so complicated. And the framers are just trying to do the best they can. All these little details are so tedious and take up so much time. I mean, they're gonna spend a week just putting hangers in. These little hangers that they put in have to go on pretty much all these joists to reinforce the system, and it takes a lot of time. So, tedious job, but today was a good day because I got the roof kind of figured out. We'll get some material here, we'll get this roof built, sloped, and then maybe in like 2-3 weeks, hopefully the roofers will actually come and dry this thing in, put the roof on the house, and then we'll be dried in and we'll move into the next phase. Stay tuned, guys, more updates to come.